guess what? Vitamins might be the biggest scam in the world. Well, one of. Um, Actually, if you do your research on vitamins, you'll discover in the time that they were conceived and thought of, there was no actual real laboratory measurements or what we call chemical sequencing measurements for vitamins A through K. Like, they may have had some science to chemistry, but not very much. Because if you do your research in history, chemistry wasn't very well developed, especially biochemistry, until after sometime about and after the Einstein era. So, like, we didn't know a whole lot about biochemistry until here recently. DNA was discovered between between the 60s and the 80s. They were still researching DNA, and basically, there's a lot of things that have yet to be discovered until recently. There has been a lot of research recently, and we have still yet to see the actual research on vitamins itself. So, you might be lied to. There was no real laboratory experience for vitamins. Now, minerals are a different story. We know that there has been proof of minerals. We know that we have to have minerals, certain minerals. There may be just a few that are really important, like, calcium, phosphorus, definitely sodium, and chlorine, and, other iron, few others, phosphorus, calcium, sodium, chlorine, iron, and whatever else that we can find from a generic measurement. But the difficult part is sequencing all of the cellular chemicals that occur from the mitotic event all the way into the life of the human organism. So when you sequence the different chemical structures that occur from cellular differentiation, you should be able to discover tons of different chemical reactions that would basically show you what's really going on. And in a laboratory, they would gather this information from chromatography and mass spectrometers and spectroscopy. But basically, that would take a really long time to do, and it's until recent times that it really hasn't been done. So don't necessarily trust the fact that they say you need vitamins. The truth about vitamins is that they've only been recently thought of. There was no research.